It's the 10th of May. In 8 days, we'll be going to New Zealand for LARREND's 30th birthday party. We were supposed to go to Bali. We were looking at flights last week, and the flight to Bali is more expensive than flying to New Zealand. So, I mean, it's just a few hours from here. We booked a cute French restaurant. I can't wait to vlog it. I hope I can vlog because I'm gonna be busy that night. So today I'm gonna be doing like a quick packing, what I'll be packing kind of video. I'm also a bit unwell. I think it's just the weather. It's the coldest peak of winter here in Australia. I'm not in the best shape at the moment. Do you guys like my Sailor Moon t-shirt? This is our second time in New Zealand. I think this trip will be different because I just want to relax and just be invisible and just not thinking about work, not thinking about social media, not thinking about anything. It's just gonna be like a 4-day trip, don't get me wrong, but I think this will do me good. What better way to make it more fun is by bringing along my favorite outfits, my favorite pieces, my favorite material things. I mean, they are material things, but for me, they're not, because once you mesh with that outfit, with that particular fashion piece, it becomes you, it becomes a moment, it becomes this experiential moment that no one can take away from you. I used to love and enjoy riding the plane. I used to love traveling. I still do. It's just that just recently I find that something changed. Like, I get really anxious riding the plane. There was this one time when we went to Europe last year. There was like a turbulence, and I think that triggered me. And it changed my whole mental health game when it comes to traveling. Like, I've never been the same. So there are two things that make me calm. This one, like a travel medicine or something. It's over the counter, but for me, if I don't have this, I get really anxious. And I have to have someone with me on the plane. I can't be sitting beside strangers. I'm always making sure that I travel with LARREND, my partner. It's non-negotiable. I hope there's no turbulence. I keep checking the weather report. Yeah, I don't know. But hopefully I can cure this anxiety, this unexplainable anxiety, because yeah, just to clear up the air, I'm just gonna be talking about fashion today and my favorite things, just to make me feel better. I also want to tell you guys how it's so hard to travel when it's like a short trip, because you have to like really filter the best of the best pieces that you have in your closet. Especially for me, I have so many favorites and it's hard to pick. It's like picking top 5 songs in your Spotify playlist. So since it's gonna be cold in New Zealand, colder than here in Brisbane, I'm gonna be bringing this Owens Lily's jacket. I haven't worn this. Can you believe it? I got this from Grail, from a seller from Ukraine. So this jacket is really good for the cold weather because it's got 2 layers of leather and neoprene. So, and also I don't own puffer jackets. I like the look of puffer jackets, but I think it's gonna be bulky in my already small suitcase. Plus they make me look swollen. My face, it already looks swollen as it is. This one is my most puffy jacket because it has this padding inside. I still feel fat when I wear this. Like, look at that. I just look monstrous, and yeah, I look big, don't you think? I don't know, should I bring this? Should I change? Like, this one, it makes me look so big. I have to wear it because it's gonna be the perfect moment to wear something like this. It also reminds me of that movie, Under the Skin. For those of you who watched that film already, High five to you guys because that's a beautiful film. It just reminds me of that scene when she was like undressing her skin with this black thing. So the other jacket that I'm gonna be probably bringing would be this one. I don't wear this enough as well. Can be casual, but also I'm gonna be wearing this for LARREND's birthday just because it looks still like a dress jacket. Whenever I wear this, I feel like I'm too overly dressed up. I'm thinking of layering this with something sexy inside, like something feminine and svelte and finesse. And I'm only allowed to bring 2 jackets with me because of the luggage allowance. So this one's a yes. Yeah. I haven't talked to you guys about this prong t-shirt from Owens, no? It's from the, I think it's from the Publishing collection. And I got this early this year. I don't wear this enough because I think there's something wrong about this. But I think this would be cute with, you know, some biker jacket. I thought of wearing this for, you know, the dinner night. I'm gonna show you how it looks like. So as promised, this is the prong t-shirt. It's cool because it's good for the winter. It's made of this really thick and double layered viscose elastane. The only thing I don't like about this is how it, see? Is it like a manufacturing defect? But I think it's already too late to return this. So I'm just gonna suck it up. It's not the end of the world, right? And because I don't have boobs, it doesn't sit well. And also it took me like, this one was held in the customs because it has this metal bar. So I think that's probably the reason why it was held up. And here in Australia, people are so paranoid. With the jacket, it's gonna be fantastic. Yeah, but anyway, it is what it is. And because I love skirts and I don't have enough pants, I don't have a lot of pants, I'm gonna be bringing this along with me. This one is like my go-to skirts. Sometimes I layer them together. This one is the boner skirt that looks like shorts and a diaper and a skirt, so it's quite interesting. And this one, of course, I have to bring this because it has a nice flare and the bias cut pattern. Shoes, oh my god, let me show you the shoes that I'll be bringing. I'm only allowed to bring 2. This is boot number 1. This is the long creeper boots. I think I needed something like this. We're not gonna go hiking or bungee jumping in New Zealand, don't you worry. So I'm just gonna be meandering around the city, probably visiting shops, museum, interesting cafes. So this one is gonna be a perfect walking around the city kind of boots. And because it's long, I don't have to worry about pants. So that's the thing with like traveling with like a very limited allowance, is to try to think ahead, try to like use pieces that can be versatile, that can double up their function so you can maximize their full potential, like this one. For other interesting boots that I'm going to be wearing are these. This is the Stag boots, the one with the turbo sculptural detail. Can also be my walking shoes because it's not too high. Traveling, I think, is more memorable if you combine it with a special perfume, and I'm going to be talking 3 perfumes that I'm going to be bringing. We're going to be bringing. This is from Zoologist, and this is called the CAMEL. It's not eau de toilette, it's not eau de parfum, it's extrait de parfum, which means it's the purest, most premium perfume there is in the market. So Zoologist is an interesting niche avant-garde brand. So they have different, not flavors, but like different perfumes, different animals, you know. So LARREND picked up CAMEL because he's looking for something warm and amber and something tender to wear in the winter time. Yeah, I like this. It's like burnt date and yeah, very amberish and kind of animalic. This perfume would complement our outfits because we wear a lot of leather, we wear a lot of black. And if you're someone who loves avant-garde, someone who loves dark fashion, I think you'll enjoy this perfume. It's very niche and something that you haven't experienced yet. Don't get that Louis Vuitton perfume that everyone is wearing. Try to dip your hands on this one and you'll never regret it. During wintertime, it can get stuffy and you know, people don't shower a lot during winter time. So what you smell in the public transport everywhere, it's not good. And another perfume that we are going to be bringing, I don't know if I'm allowed to say this, but this is from Boclet and it's called Cocaine. So this is a perfume that will get you high and addicted. Well, cocaine, as we all know it, it's a stimulant. It's an acquired smell. It's good for winter because it's kind of dense and heavy. It smells like sex. It smells like sweat and very pheromonal, whatever. It's like, it smells like pheromones. Yeah, I think this is something that you will use if you want to have that confidence. I want to say how perfumes are important when you travel or when you just go outside, because this is like an armor. This is your armor from, you know, from the public, from everyday life, from what life is gonna throw at you. My invisible force field against the ugly realities of life. And another one that I'm gonna be bringing is this Oyedo perfume from Diptyque. I love this because it's just so fresh and I always yearn for that special moment when we were in Japan, and this brings me to that special place. Should I talk about makeup and skincare? I have a lot of guys who watch my videos, so I think they won't be interested, but I'm just gonna share with you quickly what makeup and skincare I'll be bringing with me. Is that okay? Super minimal and straightforward. There was a time in my life where I was so crazy with makeup, but now I've learned the minimal way is the best way. So this is from Pat McGrath. I love it. This is my favorite foundation. This is one of my most expensive foundations. I don't have the smoothest skin. I have some spots and craters, but this one makes me human. Close to human as possible to make my skin more finesse. I have Kevin Aqua, the skin enhancer. So this is just like a concealer. Very creamy. I'm not gonna do a tutorial, God no. You just dab it on the pimple or your under eyes and voila, you have the most Instagram worthy skin. Cringe, ew. And I got a setting powder, travel size, because I'm gonna bring this to travel. Laura Mercier translucent powder. This is the best. Skincare, I have a cleansing oil to remove makeup after the long day. This is one of the best. This is from Le Labo, and I just love the smell. It's crazy in wintertime. I get dry skin, but I also get oily skin. So this one is a good, you know, balancer. Another one is, of course, we need lotion for the cold winter. I use Drunk Elephant, the glycolic body lotion. I don't have the smoothest skin. If anything, I have the worst skin. This kind of helped because it's got glycolic acid. I noticed some of my dark marks in my legs are starting to light up because of this, but it's a work in progress. So those are my skincare, those are my makeup. Let's move on to fashion accessories. So I'm gonna be bringing these two Rick Owens glasses, and this is the shielding glasses from, I don't know, Performa. Yeah, very straightforward. I think there's a higher chance that LARREND's gonna borrow this from me, so I'm gonna be bringing along another sunglass. So this one is the shielding glasses in black, made in Japan, very lightweight. It covers my face, it covers the entirety of my face, so at times that I don't feel ready to face the world, I wear this because it kind of covers my face, so people will be less scared of me. It's one of my favorite glasses. This is the Documenta sunglasses. Makes me look like the character from Dragon Ball Z. If my nose gets oily, it slides down because it doesn't have that stopper. But yeah, I like it. It makes my face look so small and my nose narrower. And I think I'm gonna be bringing this with me because during winter time here in Australia, and I think in New Zealand as well, it still gets really, really sunny. So need to protect your eyes. Earlier on, when I was talking about my anxiety of flying, I was thinking of what will happen inside the plane, and it makes me like tuk, 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 tuk. But now that I'm talking about fashion and my favorite pieces, I think the anxiety levels down. So for you guys who are saying that fashion is very narrow and an artifice and a vanity, I think it depends. Like, I use it to make me feel better. I use it as a therapy. I feel better now. We're in Auckland for LARREND's birthday.
The home's in Auckland. People are always coming into Auckland, into New Zealand, and even moving from other parts of New Zealand. House pricing is a big problem here in New Zealand.
We're here in Auckland, New Zealand, and this is our Airbnb at the moment. I just finished getting ready because we're going outside today. This is day one. Yesterday we were wrapping around like 8 o'clock, so that's not counted. So today it's gonna be a day of exploration.
hydro dams around New Zealand. They're all open for the public for recreation, except near the actual dams. Then back up to the coach after lunch.
Actually a baked potato, however the potato inside will be a beautiful salt for you over here a little bit, or in the buffalo curd. The wonderful crumbs for you are for the scampi, however will allow the monsieur to take first before they're putting it the wonderful crumbs.
So we've got the venison loin in the centre here with our lovely meat ash on the outside. We've got wood ear mushrooms with beetroot and then elderberries from the steak. So this is Wagyu beef short rib, covered in coffee and soy glaze and cooked entirely on the barbecue. The far side there we've got halloumi, so halloumi coated in panko crumb, and we've got the nasturtium beef filled with buttermilk.
The malt barley ice cream with chocolate and pretty prong.
This one we've got the sour cream and honey sauce at the bottom. A little bit of fresh mandarin and freeze-dried mandarin.
Filled with feijoa sorbet and some frosted pumpkin seed.
Why don't you wear some color? It bring out your eyes.
It's currently 9 o'clock and it's the 21st of May, LARREND's birthday, and we're going out because the sun's out. It's not raining and yeah, it's just a beautiful day.
Why don't you try some earth tones? Since you claim you wanna die, the color of compost might make you feel revived. But I think it look great on you. Go and show yourself. There's nothing to be scared of. Do it for real. Say I wanna change you. That was never true. Look up at the gray hue.
Love the outfit.
Men are men and lizards, so entree men and lizards.
1, 2, 3. Happy birthday. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Larren. Happy birthday to you.
Hip hip!
Hooray!
Hip hip!
Hooray!
So walk. Love it.
You're the star of the vlog. I'll try this new one. I think it was the like copper one.
Ah, the copper.
Fucking hate it.
I don't like it as well.
It was like peppery and sweet.
Yeah, yes, I get you.
And
I rarely use that one because I had that in the Discovery set
Yeah.
as well, and I don't. Yeah.
and you didn't use it.
It's my least favorite. Yeah, if I had to, yeah.
It's not nice.
No.
What is it?
Tell you that my silver is gone. That I'm much too old for make-believe, and I know what it's like to be old and not. Funny how a stomach unfed seems satisfied 'cause it's well and swollen, and you got me shooting across the sky like a star, but nobody told me to never let it get too far. See my silhouette, so you're standing scared of me.
and there's all around it.
Not good.
And so